For One Night Only, one of the greatest, most unique recording artists that Britain has ever produced. He rose from humble beginnings to become rock royalty, selling more than 250 million albums and singles. He's recorded everything from blue-eyed soul to disco, with one of the most distinctive voices in rock and roll history.
With this haircut, this nose and this voice, I was a God-made rock star.
Ladies and gentlemen, for One Night Only, it's Rod Stewart. So that was, you were, well, #1 back in 19...
No, that wasn't where, of course it was, yeah. 1972. Yeah.
72.
We were around Ronnie's mum's house, which was a council house near the airport, and we're just halfway through the song and all the lights went off, because no one had a shilling for the meter, so we finished the song. Do you remember a shilling? We finished the song a couple of weeks later.
That's not the only #1 we're going to be hearing, because tonight Rod will be performing some of the iconic hits that have made him the legend that he is, such as I Don't Want to Talk About It, and of course Maggie May. We also have a very exclusive one-off performance joining Rod on stage for a truly unique performance of Handbags and Glad Rags. The Stereophonics are going to be here. We're looking forward to that. Tonight, Rod's going to be bringing us some of his interpretations of soul music's greatest songs, the hits that have shaped, influenced and inspired him throughout his career. These are really special songs, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. There's, and I don't know if you ever got the album yet, just come out, but these are the guys, oh, bless you. These are the guys I grew up on. If it wasn't for, you know, Sam Cooke, Otis Redding and James Brown, I don't know, they gave me the direction. They lifted the cloud when I was a teenager, and this is more or less just a tribute to them.
Tribute to them and a real treat for us. We're going to have a cracking night tonight. But it's not just about hearing Rod sing. We're going to get to know the man himself as well, because earlier this week I had the pleasure of visiting Rod and his lovely family at the family home to talk about his life and his music. As a young lad growing up in Essex, literally a couple of miles away down that road, we always wanted to know what was going on behind Rod Stewart's gates. And look, I'm inside the gates. And we're going to go and meet the man himself. Let's meet the Rod father. Rod Stewart is one of a kind, a rock legend. Famous for his antics on stage as well as off, Rod has always enjoyed his superstar status. But his background was a far cry from private jets and supermodels. Rod was born to working-class parents Bob and Elsie Stewart in Highgate, North London. One birthday, Rod's dad gave him a guitar instead of a train set, and it changed his life forever. After being in a number of bands, Rod had a chance meeting on a train station platform with well-known band leader Long John Baldry.
Long John tells the story. He said, well, I looked over at platform 2 and there seemed to be this heap of clothing. I thought it was a tramp playing the harmonica, and I went over to platform 2 and there was a nose sticking out.
He gave Rod a paid position in his band and a one-way ticket to fame. Not long after, Rod was introduced to a certain Ronnie Wood, who would later become the lead guitarist of the Rolling Stones.
First time we met, and Ronnie will tell you this story, we both said, hello, Nose, and he went, hello, Nose.
They got together in the influential Jeff Beck group. And Rod and Ronnie became lifelong friends. They then went on to join Ronnie Lane, Ian McLagan and Kenny Jones in a raw and wild band, The Faces.
We were one of the first bands to go and throw televisions out of windows and do all those ridiculous things, you know.
These boys were out of control, and Faces gigs soon became infamous.
The audience turned up just as fast, we got more drunk, and it just became ridiculous, you know. So I can't remember too many Faces gigs, and neither can the audience.
Rod was enjoying the life of a rock star with The Faces, but at the same time had a solo deal that saw the release of a single that would make him a household name.
Maggie May hits both sides. I mean, that in itself was an extraordinary feat.
Which didn't nearly go on the album because the record company didn't think it had hit potential. And there was a disc jockey in Cleveland that flipped it over and it became a hit. Simple twist of fate. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore.
Rod was to remain at the top of the charts for years to come, and his unique voice has been hailed as one of the best ever.
James Brown very famously paid you a wonderful compliment, didn't he?
Oh, he did, yeah, bless him.
He said you were music's best white soul singer.
Oh, behave yourself. Sentimental fool am I, taking an old love song and wanna cry, but the melody keeps haunting me, reminding me how in love we used to be. I keep hearing the part that used to touch my heart, saying together forever, breaking up never. It's the same old song, but with a different meaning since you've been gone. It's the same old song, but with a different meaning since you've been gone. You're sweet as a honey.
combination of the Four Tops. Motown hit the same old song. Why that one? Why choose that song, Rod?
Because it's a great song. Yeah, it's just a great song, and I just can't resist that era. For me, it's home.
Yeah.
The soul music, Motown, it's just brilliant.
It sounds fantastic tonight, doesn't it? You've got to stay with us for more soul classics and a unique performance of Handbags and Glad Rags with the Stereophonics. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back with Jackie Wilson's Higher and Higher. This is Rod Stewart.
Keep it up, quench my desire, and I'll be by your side forevermore. You know your love, keep on lifting me higher, higher, higher. I see your love, lifting me, keep on lifting me. Disappointment was my closest friend, but then you came, my heart turned into party. You would never show his face again. You know your love, keep on lifting me higher, higher, higher. I said your love, yeah, keep on lifting me. One more time. Take me higher now. Take me higher now. Oh, yeah. I'm so glad I finally found you. You're that one in a million girls. So I'm going wrap my loving arms around you. Honey, I'll stand up, face the world. Know your love, keep on lifting me higher, higher, higher. Your love, keep on lifting me. One more time, you got your love. Keep on lifting me higher, higher. Oh yeah.
When I visited football mad Rod at his home in Essex, it seemed only right we have a kickabout. After all, this is the man who has a full-size football pitch in his back garden.
This is our own dressing rooms.
Wow.
Guess what team I support?
Rod Stewart has football in his blood. He's a lifelong Scotland fan and fell in love with Celtic in the early 70s.
You could say I'm a football mad person. This is the squad from the last 2 or 3 years. Gordon Strachan brought me here to train.
That must have been incredible.
And I had to leave after he'd been here about half an hour because Penny said, we have to go to the doctors to check on the baby. I went, no, not all days, not today. This is my old dad's hat, by the way, who's passed on, bless him. He's the Scotsman in the family. Great man, miss him.
How did he feel about you getting into music rather than being a footballer?
He couldn't have been more supportive, which is very important. I think if you're going to go into the music business or any... Hello, my dad's coming down to see you again.
He's got a word to say about that.
Sorry, Dad. No, I got nothing but encouragement.
One of the things that you've become notorious for was taking footballs out onto the stage, kicking them about. Whose idea was that?
I think it started when we did Top of the
Top of
Pops,
Pops,
when Maggie May was #1, and we had a football in the dressing room, and I said, come on, let's just take it on and have a kick about.
Because it's live, they can't stop.
Yeah, and they couldn't stop us. I remember I did one a good boot. Woody tried to kick it with his toe like that, and he missed. And I think it sort of started then. And people go mad for those footballs. If one night I don't do it, I can see the disappointment in people's faces. You didn't kick the balls out, we've been cheated. I think they'd rather have the balls kicked out than hear Sailing or Maggie May. Gonna get changed now, then? It means so much to me. When I come back from the States, the first thing I come and have a look at is see if the football pitch is here, but hasn't been nicked. So, and here she is.
Wow. You've got training walls.
Paul, don't mess about. My free kicks.
It's like a carpet.
He's good.
Yes!
There, go! Yes! Oh, son!
Yes.
Oh, shit! Cut that one out.
Ladies and gentlemen, my good friends, the Stereophonics, please. Kelly, when did you first hear this song?
We first heard it in New York. We mixed in a record for the Faces album. And we did it as a B-side. And then the record company released it, we had a hit.
Ever seen a blind man cross the road, trying to reach the other side? Ever seen a young girl growing old, trying to make herself a bride? So what becomes of you, my love, when they finally stripped you out? The handbags and the glad rags that your poor old granddad had to sweat to buy. Oh yeah.
Once I was a young man, and all I thought I had to do was smile. You are still a young girl, and you bought everything in style. Once you think you're in, you're out. 'Cause you don't mean a single thing without the handbags and the glad rags that your poor old granddad had to sweat to buy.
Sing a song of sixpence for your sake, and take a bottle full of rye.
Four and 20 blackbirds in a cake. I'm baking them all in a pie.
They told me you missed school today.
So what I suggest you So what I suggest you just throw them all away. The handbags and the glad rags that your poor granddad had to sweat to buy ya. Oh yeah, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Time for Ben.
How good was that? Guys, that was incredible. Thank you very much indeed. Kelly, that was the first time you performed with Rod. How was it?
It was good, man. It was good, first time.
Obviously, it's a cracking song, originally written by Mike Diabo all those years ago. What was it about the song that inspired you to want to record it?
It's a great set of lyrics, great song. We called it in 1969, and then these guys came along and had a huge hit with it.
It worked out brilliantly. Yeah. Rod, as an inspiration for you guys, was he there when you were growing up in Wales?
Yeah. I mean, well, when you're kids growing up in the South Wales valleys, I mean, the pubs are full of music like the Stones and the Faces, and, you know, A Nod's as Good as a Wink was always the record we used to put on a Friday night to get drunk to, so... And we've been drunk a few times, actually. We met once in LA, and we went out on a bit of a bender in the whiskey bar with Slash and Ronnie Wood and Rod.
And Rod? How was that, Rod?
Messy.
Yeah.
Ronnie's missus had to cart him off that, and I'd take him home.
Ronnie's missus doesn't do that anymore.
No. It was a great night for you guys, though, clearly. Things going very well for you and the boys at the moment. The new album's out and the tour's coming up.
Yeah, new album, Keep Calm and Carry On, and we're touring in March in the UK.
Fantastic stuff. It's been a real treat to have you here tonight. Stereophonics. Thanks, Tommy. When we come back on One Night Only, as well as lending his unique voice to more soul songs, Rod will be performing a classic, I Don't Want to Talk About It. Don't go away.
Love train,
Rod Stewart has always had a unique sense of style. His rock star wardrobe and hair made him one of the most instantly recognisable superstars of the 70s and 80s.
Your haircut was synonymous. When people could just walk in and say, I need a Rod, give me a Rod.
Yeah. It's coming back into fashion a little bit, I've noticed as well.
Everything comes around eventually.
It does. I've tried so many different hairstyles, and either they don't look right, or at the end of the day, the hair just goes, oh, I don't like this, I'll stick back up again.
You know, looking at some of the old footage of you performing in bright pink spandex and stripy spandex, you had spandex for every different occasion.
Well, give me a reason why not.
I can't.
There you are.
I can't possibly.
Show business.
There was the odd occasion you used to let your nipples pop out as well.
Yeah, once, only one.
Was it always the left?
Yeah, it was always the left.
Yeah, is the left more attractive than the right, Rod?
I look back on it and I think it was rock and roll and it was fun. And if it made people laugh, even now, then it's done a good turn.
Rod's success meant he could fulfill a passion for beautiful cars. It's a luxury he still treats himself to.
Wow.
Here's the Ferrari Enzo.
That's a beautiful car. Many years ago, you won't remember, because I was only about 12 or 13, it was just when you'd moved to Epping.
Yeah.
I was one of those skateboarding oiks. And we saw you, me and some of my friends, and you had a black Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
With all the gold bits on.
Gold, yeah.
So it must have been just when you'd moved, because I was about 12 or 13. Mm. And it strikes me that cars have always been something you're passionate about.
Yeah, they are. The first house I owned was worth about 7,000 quid, and the car outside was worth 6,500. And it was a Lamborghini Miura.
Being able to be passionate and be able to sort of have this is a way of treating yourself and saying, do you know what, I've worked really hard for this.
It's boys in cars. And then you get cars and you get girls. That's the way I used to think, anyway. Penny hates this car. It's just not long enough. Would you like to come over and demonstrate, Penny, how you struggle to get... Come on, show them. Look how uncomfortable it is for her. She's got her knees up round her neck.
It's a bit like a go-kart.
I can't stretch my legs out. There's no electric windows, there's no radio.
Can you stay there, Pen, until we finish the interview? Thank you very much. Ferrari are going to absolutely love you.
First took the song to #1 back in 1977, and it certainly stood the test of time. 32 years later, this is I Don't Want to Talk About It.
I can tell by your eyes that you've probably been crying forever. Oh yeah. And the stars in the sky don't mean nothing to you. They're a mirror. Oh yeah. I don't wanna talk about it. How you broke my heart. If I stay here just a little bit longer, if I stay here, won't you listen to my heart? Oh, my heart. If I stand alone, will the shadows hide the colors of my heart? Blue for the tears, black for the night. Spheres, the stars in the sky don't mean nothing to you. They're just a mirror. Yes, sir. listen, baby, listen to me. My heart. Oh, my heart.
Still to come, more classic Rod Stewart, including Maggie May. Don't go away.
Hovering by my suitcase, trying to find a warm place to spend the night. Heavy rain falling, seems I hear your voice calling. It's alright. Rainy night in Georgia, such a rainy night in Georgia. Yeah. I feel like it's raining all over the world. I believe it's raining all over the world. How many times have I wondered? It still comes out the same. Now listen, no matter what you think of it or dream of it, it's life, and you just got to play the game. Play the game. I find me a place in a boxcar, so I take my guitar to pass some time. Late at night, when it's hard to rest, I press your picture to my chest, and I feel fine. But it's a rainy night in Georgia. Rain, it's a rainy night in Georgia. I feel like it's raining all over the world. I feel like it's raining all over the world. I'm lonely and it's raining. It's raining. It's raining, 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 raining all over this world. I'm cold and I'm lonely and it's raining. Woo! I'm cold and I'm lonely and it's raining all over this world.
Rod has always been notorious for having a pretty model on the end of his arm. Over the years, he's had a series of high-profile relationships with glamorous women, including Hollywood actress Britt Eklund and model Kelly Emberg. Rod has previously been married twice, to Alana Hamilton and then Rachel Hunter. 2 years ago, after they had dated for 8 years, he tied the knot with his third wife, Penny Lancaster.
Back when you first met him, were you wary slightly? Because Rod had quite a reputation as a sort of a hellraiser and a
Yes,
ladies' man.
I must admit, I was a little intimidated. I wasn't
What did
sure.
your brother say and your dad say when you're going out with Rod Stewart and all your mates? They said, oh, take a condom, he's, oh, all sorts of things.
Yes, everyone advised
Yeah,
me.
he takes drugs.
I know you've got
oh.
a strong head on your shoulders, Penny, and very down to earth and all of that, but don't be too kind of whisked off your feet.
But how did he woo you then?
Well,
My favourite line, hello, darling, what you got in that basket? Always works.
He asked if I was a good dancer. We happened to meet in a nightclub. Then he got me a ticket to go and see the show the next night because I'd explained I was a student at photography college. And he said, come along, take some pictures, I'll give you a press pass. And then in my kind of half-term school breaks, Rod would be, I'm going to send you a ticket and fly you out to meet me in Palm Beach for a week. So that was very tempting.
I'd imagine that was quite an easy woo.
And she had a return ticket and she had her own bedroom when she got there.
I should hope so.
Did you?
Rod, where do you call home?
Home is many places. You know, home is Los Angeles because my kids are growing up in LA, all 6 of them. This is also home because, you know, London was where I was born. And, you know, Scotland is my spiritual home. So what do you think, Ben? What's your home? Is here, isn't it?
I would call this home for sure. And the fact that Alistair was born here, our little mate.
And in terms of the family, because you're getting up to a football team's worth of kids, are we complete? Is there going to be more subs on the bench?
We're trying very hard.
We had it go a couple of nights ago, didn't we?
Congratulations. How did it go?
It was a big success as far as I know. Now we're just waiting for the time to go by. See if it worked.
Can I say any more?
Great to see that romance clearly isn't dead in the Stewart household. I wonder if you ever serenaded Penny with this one. From his great American Songbook series, this is The Way You Look Tonight.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. You're so lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. Touches my foolish heart. Oh, but you're lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm, darling, please arrange it, 'cause I love you and the way you look tonight, tonight. Your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my old foolish heart. Ooh, but you're lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm, darling, please arrange it, 'cause I love you. And the way you look tonight, sweetheart, just the way you look tonight, my little darling, just the way you look tonight, just the way, just the way, just the way you look tonight.
There's not a dry eye in the house. Incredible. Stay with us for more vintage Rod Stewart, including the song that shot him to superstardom, Maggie May. Don't go away.
In 2007, Rod was awarded a CBE for services to music.
I'm ridiculously British. I'm very proud of being British, and to say it was the highlight of my life would be an understatement. After football, I sometimes take it down, show the lads, you know. I'm proud of it. What am I going to do? Just leave it in a box somewhere, never look at it?
Absolutely, much more fun to have it out and to show people. Are there moments that you considered sort of low points that you think that was a tricky time?
God, low points. Have you got anything written down, low points in Rod's life there?
Maybe when you got cancer, was that?
Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, that really was a low point. And I really do fear being ill. Mm. So when that came along, that was like a bolt of lightning, mate. You certainly get everything into perspective once you've had that horrible big C, you know.
But alongside the CBE, the Grammy,
yeah,
you're on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
What's left?
Nothing, really. I've had a tremendous life, and I still have a tremendous life. I don't want for anything else. If it was all end tomorrow, I'd be a happy man, really. Couldn't ask for anything else.
If your dad hadn't bought you the guitar and he'd bought you the model train that you wanted, what do you think would have happened?
I think I was put on this earth to sing. Yeah. I firmly believe that when people ask me. I say, you know, with this haircut, this nose and this voice, you know, I was a God-made rock star.
Rod, thank you so much for what has been an incredible night, a wonderful insight to your life, your music and your passions. Have you enjoyed it?
Absolutely. This lot have been fantastic. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
Well, the great news for us, he's still got one treat up his sleeve. The song that took a working-class lad from North London and launched him to superstar. This has been Rod Stewart, One Night Only, and this is Maggie May.
myself a rock and roll band. Let me just a helping hand. Oh, Maggie, I wish I'd never seen your face. You led me away from home, 'cause you didn't wanna be alone. You stole my heart, but I love you anyway. Oh yeah. Get it one more time. Rod Stewart, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, all part of our big weekend next Saturday and Sunday. We have got some great shows for you. At 6:30 on Saturday, join Cheryl Cole and special guests performing for the ultimate night. Then She Certainly Dreamed the Dream, and we'll get the wonderful Susan Boyle story at 9:30, right after the X Factor final next Sunday night.